I think we're all right. Hi, T. How you doing? Let me get this cord out the back there. Happy Sunday and daylight savings and Women's Day and all the things. Finally having dinner after getting off work. Can't wait to see. Thanks. I kind of went back and forth on what I should do because I had so many ideas. I need like a whole nother weekend to crop. But I found something fun when I was pulling out my heat embossing because I was trying to decide if I wanted to do that. These are the bookmarks, those that did my make and take at the Make and Mingle crop. I could not find these. I was like, where did they go? I even demonstrated the heat embossing on one of them. But I wanted to share these with my coworkers at work, and I could not find them. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, they turned up, in true fashion, how things do for us crafters when we find them, when we lose things. I thought that was fun. I also found a little ink pad too. I was like, what are you doing in here? Okay. I digress. We're going to do challenge 17 from the last weekend's crop. Hi, Tisa. Behind the scenes, which is create a project that showcases a candid or unexpected moment. Now, let's see if in everything that I pulled out, I can find these photos. Because I just pulled out a bunch of Vicky Boutin. The embellishments and such are from cut and paste. There the pictures are. The moment I got to see Gina in person, when she arrived, that is my candid moment. And I think Michelle is the photographer of these. These two, this one we took a selfie. One of us took a selfie. I should have grabbed a bin to put this stuff in. I need to move my trimmer. Sorry guys, bear with me. Yeah, like I said, I just grabbed a bunch of Vicky Boutin paper. I thought this page would make good matting, and we're going to use the other of this for our background. So we will put that there. I pulled out some stencils. I pulled out the irresistible words. Thank you all for joining me. Okay, this is going to be our matting. I'm trying to move my embellishments over so I can put my trimmer up here. There we go. All right. Let's get this set up as our background page. All right. There's our background page. I think we're going to do... I'm going to use this little note that Gina left me with her name tag. Excuse me. We're going to do something along those lines. Hi, CJ. Welcome, welcome. I do want to map my photos. Try to keep that handy. And I pulled some stencils. All right. I do want to do this one, I think, here. Hi, Lisa. All right. And again, those of you that watch regularly, my trimmer's off to the side, so you can't really see what I'm trimming. How's everybody doing this evening? Okay with the time change? Seem to go okay here so far. And I work later for the next 2 days, so that'll help me. Because then that just means my body can sleep till whenever. Yeah, the light, right? Still light out when you got out. Okay. That there. I think I'll do this one on here. That one down there. Yes, I'm going to use 3 different colors. I'm just trying to bring a bit more of this color in. And again, these are all just Vicky Boutin. This one's Fernwood. This one is, I think, Fernwood. But it came from that, like, multimedia pack. When she did the mixed media. Where she just kind of... greatest hits. It's like, I call it the greatest hits. Like, she did her greatest hits of her American Craft stuff before they closed down. Anybody out there watch Banana Ball? Oh, yeah. I had to tell my husband. He totally was clueless about it, too. The time change. He's like, I didn't know. Did you know? I said, yeah, I knew. Okay, there's that one. And then the little one. Hi, Jessica. I finished watching your live earlier. I love your layout. I think I got some of that paper, the game night paper. I need to see what I have. I'm pretty sure I got some of it. Okay, we got our mats. I need to figure out what I want to do with stenciling. I think I also... Oh no, that was another layout. I pulled out some rub-ons, but that was another layout. But I'm sure there's sets that have rub-ons that could go with this. But I was thinking about doing some splatter stencil and maybe some camera stenciling in 2 different colors. I was trying to think through it before the live, and I just couldn't quite process it. I'm thinking doing some cameras in the cracked pistachio, some light ones, and then I might do some splatters in the abandoned coral. I had the... Where did my embossing go? Where did I put it? Right here. Because I could use an embossing powder. This Nouveau Coral Chic. We could do that. Let's get a few little cameras on there. Can you all see okay and hear it okay? Let's move this a little bit. Okay, I don't want them to be... When I do my stenciling, it's just so subtle. Yes, you can. Good. Thank you. I don't like it to be... I like it to just kind of look like the paper was made with that. Yes, you can barely tell. But you can see it in different spots. Hi, Deb. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Okay, that one you can see a bit. And then let's come over here. Let's go up a little bit because I've got that picture that's there. Okay, there we go. We will put that off to the side. There we go. Okay. I do want to dab that with a paper towel, only because I want to use embossing ink, and I just don't want the powder to stick to it. It's not really anything that... Okay, just to make sure. Now we got to open this. I got this neat little thing from Michelle. She was selling them at Make and Mingle, and I would imagine she has more or could get more in the store. It's a dabber of the embossing ink, the Distress embossing ink. And I thought that would go well with using a stencil with the embossing powder. This one is a Nouveau embossing powder, Coral. There's also Distress. I think they're called embossing glazes, but they work the same way as the Okay. Let's get the plastic off of it. I'm sure we have to prime this. I have no doubt. So, let's put some where our photos are going. Is there anything at the top that's going to prevent it from coming out? No, I don't see anything yet. Let me get a paper. Is there something at the top? I do have other methods. Yeah, there's a little fabric on the top. It'll get wet, but it's not going to like, right. Okay. I got to get the ink to the fabric. Oh, squeeze. Okay. There. Okay. I can kind of see the fabric getting. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Squeeze. Squeeze. Okay. 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 Thank you, T. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to kind of do this where in the area, little bit kind of where we did our cameras. I'm going to squeeze a little bit. Yeah, it's juicy. I don't think you can see it on camera, but it's juicy. Maybe too juicy, but it's splatter soap. It'll be all right. We'll go up like this. Just trying to make sure it goes into the splatter holes. There and over here. All right. Move this over here. Put a lid on. And let's get another scrap paper. And you just pour this on where you made your... Again, it's hard to see, but... lid on ink, even though we're going to put stuff back in there. And another thing I do use sometimes to catch the powder is a coffee filter. So this is tricky with it being 3 different spots. Okay, okay, not bad, not bad. All right. Let me get the powder again. The powder back in the container. And we can reuse the coffee filter again. And then we get out the heat tool. And I can plug it right into my lamp. So take out your headphones if you got headphones in. Give it a second to warm up. Show you the difference. Like this one is powdery. I could rub it and it would go away. This is not the best lighting. And then this one is shiny. It won't go away because it's been heated to the paper. Okay. Now we can get to assembling. Put our things back. Yeah, tilted, yeah. It's hard to show like on a video for people like that have never done it. But yeah, it gets super shiny once you've heated it up. Okay. Get our glue. Anybody out there got nicer weather? We've had some, I think it was Friday, it was 70 degrees. Today wasn't bad, around 45, 50 degrees, which, you know, when you're having negative temperatures and 20-degree temperatures, that feels good. I think it's going to be time to change my adhesive. I haven't had to wear my jacket. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Anybody get any more of the challenges done? I'm currently, you're at the beach. Okay. All right. Enjoy the beach. Woohoo. I don't think I need to frame that or matte that because it's a very contrasting color to the paper, the background paper. Yeah, I think I want to move that up a smidge. All right, and then those can go like that. All right, now I guess we need to figure out embellishments. I'm not typically a floral person, but this, the cut and paste florals are just darling. But let's look at this. Let's see. Let me put that off to the side because those are thicker and should actually layer on top of other things. Well, that would have been cute to matte would have been the, what's that? The specialty sheet? Okay, I want some of those. There was florals in here that I wanted. Let me get a tray. I also have one of the irresistible titles too that we'll have to color and include. I might even put a butterfly on here. We will see. Oh, that actually not usually do this beforehand. This one maybe. Pull that out. Especially these ones with like the pink. Could do glue stick maybe. Pencil maybe. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of pencils. Kitty cat. Oh, the tape. The tape is a good color. I mean, it is a crafty event, right? Let's see. We'll just look at things and see. I do like those flowers. We'll have to play with those. That was the one I was looking for specifically. A pink one, but let's see. Let's play with these flowers a little bit. That's the right color. We could do a little flag somewhere. Oh, that's a good color too. I feel like flags are more of like a sports thing, but that one might be a little too big. I don't know about the trees. Scissors. I don't think they're the right color, but we'll see. Okay. Set that over there. Pardon me while I get a drink. That's the same embellishment pack because I think cut and paste only came with one. I got some and Anna gave me some. She blessed me with some. Okay, let's move this over. We have the stickers. We have the card or thickers, whatever you want to call those. We have these little things. All right. I don't know. This page might not even need a lot of embellishment. We could do something there because we wouldn't be covering up anything important in the photo. We could do some flags there. The scissors kind of go with our shirt. I feel like they're a little bit big though. The tape. We could do an embellishment closer here. I'm not crazy about that though. Let's see. Not okay. This one I wanted to play with because this one you could actually layer. I thought about like dimensioning that and even more. I don't know if I like that one though, but these two, I don't know. I don't know. Not the green. Oh, I could do. I could do. Let's pull this out here because this is gonna take up real estate too. It says love this. I'll show it to you when we have to ink it. This could even get tucked in here. I mean, does it look weird, them things just sticking out the photo? You could do a title with a flower. Do you all do this? Just play around with your embellishments until you figure out what you like? The foam thickers would look good on top of the bottom photo. Like this. Once I color it, you want me to color it first so we can... I think I will use the abandoned coral. because I'm worried that the cracked pistachio will be... Hi, Anna. Sometimes you'll think what will work is hitting you in the moment, and then when you play with the other arms... Yeah, I see. You know you have a cluster. Yeah. Okay. Let's add some ink to this title. I also have some hearts too that I pulled out. It's like magic. These things are like magic. How did she come up with this idea? Two or three packs of these because you really use them. Oh, right? Yeah. These irresistibles, yeah. Okay, let me wipe this off now. Okay, I do like that title there. I do. I'm okay with the flags. You don't think they're weird? Does it look like there's flags coming out of our heads? I just don't know. This pair of scissors is a little smaller, but if I put scissors, I like it in that color you chose. I think it's better than that. Yeah, I think the correct pistachio would not fit right on something so white. Let's see. This flower is pink. Oh, this flower, the perfect color. I think I do like that up there, kind of. Let's move that in just a little bit. Put that right there. I'm not going to press it down, but we're going to put it right there for right now. We don't want yellow. This one isn't too bad because it's a little off. No. Okay. Maybe these aren't vibing the way I thought. So let's look. What do the words say? Some cut and paste. Yes, thank you. Trying to see what these say. This is what matters can go in here. Let's pull this out. Yeah, the paper is Vicky Bouton. I'm not sure which line it is. One of them, this mat might have been Fernwood. No. This one maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, there was one that I liked. This is what matters. Where did it go? Oh, and the new collection has us all swooning, drooling, jaw dropping. Oh my gosh. Pardon me, I have to take a drink. All right. Let's just do this. Right here, we're gonna put that right there because it's a little bit of a different color. I feel like these circles. I don't know. I still feel like that feels like flags are coming out of our head. Even there, I don't know. I like them, but let's see. A little getaway, relax, good times. Happy. That's not bad there. We're gonna put that there. I think we can make this one go up here. Yeah. Yeah. I had so many ideas to do for you all. Like I could have put together a layout having to do either with the crop or Susicle that had to do with like the list. Some of you were wanting the list. Okay. I would like to put some more florals. Let me see. That one's kind of okay. Let's see. We can possibly do that one there. And I pulled these hearts too from the Irresistibles. I could do one there. I could do one there. And I could even do one there. I think we've got a little bit of a plan here. And then maybe some things from here. And then some gold to kind of offshoot the gold that's on those stickers and on these. We'll add some little gold hearts or circles, stars, and then something from here. And then, yes, we will be adding some splatter to this page. Okay, we need to color our hearts. I do want to try one of the hearts in the cracked pistachio and see what it looks like, because I do have extra hearts, so no big deal, right? So here's a question for you all. Tell me what you think I should do when I get off the live. I have a TV show to watch, but should I do my Lego that I got when I went to Make and Mingle at the store the day before? It's a Little Prince Lego, or should I play my Nintendo Switch? Because I borrowed games from the library. Anybody got an opinion? Oh, and of course I'll be having a cup of tea. All right. I want to see what one of these look like with the cracked pistachio. Oh, that's actually not bad. The title definitely needs to be in that color, though, I will say. I don't know much about Switch unless I do the Lego. Okay. I like that. I think I'm going to do the hearts in green. Yes, 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 I am. Yes! And the cracked pistachio. Lego. Lego and tea. Okay. Guess I'm doing my Legos. You could probably ombre these too and get like more than one color on it. I think the package shows that. And it's very much an iconic Vicky heart where it's like the two sides. Yes, my tea is caffeine free, the one I drink at night. It's an herbal tea. My morning tea is either just black iced tea, or if I drink a hot cup of tea, which I did today twice, I will drink English breakfast tea in the morning. I love English breakfast tea. It's my favorite hot cup of tea, thanks to London. But I only drink it in the morning because I think you can get it decaf though, but I don't know. Thanks. Oh. Okay. Got that. Close the ink pad. Wipe that a little bit. Put it back there. I think we can glue this stuff down now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna glue, y'all. Let me get my glue. Move this over. Yeah, I'm glad I got rid of the flags. Let me do a little bit of glue under here. Ooh, it's moving. Moving. Well, guess it's got a new spot. Hopefully we can see it. These aren't like sticky, are they? The Irresistibles? They have a... I don't think so. Let's get some glue on there. I meant like on the other side, T. Like, do they have a sticker back? Yeah, I rubbed them with the paper towel. They're okay. They're not bad. They're not... There's my heart. I was wondering if the backs came off and they were... That's okay. That's okay. I want to get a little bit of glue under there. A little bit on there. add some under there. Has anybody done more of the challenges? I haven't worked on anything. Challenge wise since the crop. But I made some cards. Finished some cards, I guess I should say. That are late anyway. I'm notoriously late when it comes to cards. All right, there's that. Now I want some of these, and I think we've got enough dimension on the page as far as like these thicker things go that maybe I will put some of these on. Oh, that sticker says love this, but we already have a love this. I don't know that I want a star. Let's look at these hearts. Yeah, we definitely want the hearts. Let's go for the gold first. I think we're just going to do like little heart groups. And we're going to put one over here. I didn't do none yet. Planning on doing tomorrow. Just left Walgreens 400 picks. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. Now over here we want a gold heart. Do I have small ones? I would like a small one. And right here. Right here. And then I have another one with the good color. Let's do smaller of this. There. And then this is a lot of this color up here, but that's okay. Yeah, but like this is my next challenge, challenge 17. And you know, probably for the next week what I'll do is it'll just be I have a lot of cards I need to make, so and sometimes I use our sketch challenges, our sketches, and sometimes I don't when I make my cards. Okay, sorry, I had to get a drink. Okay, so now I need to see if I have good splatter colors for this. I feel like my colors are darker. We can definitely do some white and gold. I feel like I have like very dark colors. Fallen acorn. I don't know if mold cider is quite right. Nope. Burning ember. Cause my colors are all darker. Unraveled. No, not quite. We want gold. I don't have enough black on here to get away with black. Bubbling cauldron. Okay, it looks like we're going to do gold and white. Because we do have the heat embossing that kind of looks like splatters. You all are talking about printers. Hi! Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? Thank you. I'm almost done, and I think most of you know this was the moment I was most anxious for at the crop, was for Gina to finally get there. Okay, I want to cover up my pictures. I have a file cabinet kind of next to me, and I keep, like, things I've printed. Scrap paper. Let me fold that a little bit bigger. In a file next to me. Same as T. Yeah, you all were talking about printers. That's on my bingo card for this year. I made myself a bingo card. And if I do my Legos, by the way, that's one of my bingo I get to fill in. Just for fun for myself for the year. Not really goals, but most things I know I can accomplish or want to accomplish. Saving money, doing so many layouts, doing so many cards, reading so many books. Oh no, you're okay. I hope you had a good time with all the grandchildren. Now you don't just have one, you have all. Okay. Got that there. Got that there. Did Timmy have a good birthday? I don't want a lot of splatter. A lot. Woohoo! That just flung right out the barrel. I like to try to... Oh, good. He did. Good. That's all that matters, that the birthday person has a good birthday. Okay. That's enough gold. Tomorrow will be Color Me Happy and some other things. We all know that Vicky Booten cannot get here fast enough. Like yesterday. All right. Goodness, that one flung right out of the barrel too. I'm going to have to wipe off my glass mat. Most of it is here, but we have to list it. Oh, exciting. We know you'll get to it as soon as you can. You do so much for us, Michelle. So much for us, Michelle. A little bit more white. There we go. Because I know it's not just not going to show up the best on here, and that's okay. Apparently I need to add some more lighter colors and assorted colors to my... All right. There we go. To my distress arsenal. All right. So for those of you that came late, we are doing... I chose to do challenge 17. I had like several of them ready in bags, packed, little kits, but I decided to do something different. I did have these pictures pulled out. But I didn't know what I was going to put with them, but I pulled out some things, and we are doing challenge 17 behind the scenes, Create a project that showcases a candid or unexpected moment. If you're new, this is over on the My Little Scrapbook Store online crops page. We usually post the videos during the month in the My Little Scrapbook Store layouts and more page. So make sure you're a part of both so that you can see all that we've got going on. And then our videos are posted on usually our own YouTube pages or on the My Little Scrapbook Store YouTube page. So make sure you like all those things, subscribe, thumbs up the videos. But this is some Vicky Bouton paper. We did some stenciling of the cameras, which just kind of barely peeks out in some of the spots. We did some stenciling with embossing powder. I did use the Nuvo. This was a giveaway at the crop. Thank you, Cynthia. A giveaway at the Make and Mingle. I used the Irresistible titles. Love these. Excited to use these with other colors of ink. I did use the cut and paste thickers, like the cardboard stickers. I also just used some little other stickers that were part of cut and paste and some embellishments. I put the little note that Gina left me that, yes, I definitely teared up when I got back to my seat and I read it because we had already said our goodbyes. But this is another layout that I have to, thank you, Lisa, that I have to add to my Make and Mingle album. But thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you, Michelle. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful week. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Deb. And again, thanks for joining me. And I will see you, I think, in about a little more than a week. I have another live. And I know we also have a DT live that I'm planning on joining. So, yes. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, thanks, everybody. And I'll see you the next time. Look forward to the sale tomorrow. Good night.